Naghahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kantang tatak Pinoy. Kahit nasan ka man, kami ay mapapakinggan. Streaming worldwide, the future of radio in Manila, California, and Hong Kong. This is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Tiyak ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin, dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Oh, V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. Dahil mahal namin kayo. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program anchors and producers and do not necessarily reflect the policies and position of this station. Almighty God, grant us the courage of Jesus Christ, your Son, to face the coronavirus pandemic with trust, strength, compassion, and resiliency. Give us the grace of the Holy Spirit to free us from fear and anxiety, so we may do actions of help and support and look forward to our healing with hope. We pray for the health workers, food liners, maintenance cleaners, logistics abler, government leaders, and volunteers who continuously come together to deliver our daily needs to survive. Guide us from this time of crisis. Preserve us in peace. Protect the weak and vulnerable, and those who serve the society during this pandemic. This we ask and pray in Jesus' name, our Savior. Amen.
And welcome back to Mysterium After Dark. My name is Rob. I'm going to be your host tonight. And this is once again one of those lockdown specials. And tonight I have a very, very special guest. You see, feng shui is pretty much embedded and ingrained into the Filipino consciousness. And there's been a lot of questions going on around about, did feng shui see or predict, or even was it even able to understand if this coronavirus pandemic was going to happen? not to mention any names, but certain people kind of dropped the ball with their predictions. So in order to kind of set the record straight, I wanted to get one of the most trusted people I know in the Philippines to talk about this, not only about from the predictive perspective, but even from the science level of your feng shui chart, to understand not just how this virus could have been predicted through the charts, but at the same time, but what you can do based upon your science to keep yourself safe, and who's even more susceptible to get sick. So who needs to be a bit more careful. So it's without further ado that I would like to welcome back to the show my dearest friend, Feng Shui professional consultant and coach Johnson Chua. Johnson, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
brother, how you doing?
Good naman.
Hope you're safe out there.
Yeah, so far it's still safe. Pero yun nga lang, it's still in the house.
We're all locked up right now. So, okay, let's just get straight to it. It's the year of the metal rat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did we have any idea that this catastrophe was going to happen based on feng shui?
Originally, I will honestly say, okay, no, I think no one predicted about this kind of pandemic effect of coronavirus. When we started about checking out the last year chart, which is the Earth pig, okay, and Earth water is clashing. Dun pa lang is meron na tayong binanggit na there are some problem with mga viral infections like this. Then this year is a metal rat, and if we talk about metal, even in Chinese medicine, we're talking about lungs. And still, if the metal this year, the chart this year is the metal is very weak, so we can something to do with immune system, viral infection. But still, I will honestly say that no one predicted about the pandemic effect. So for me, I can say maybe this is a virus thing, yeah. But the pandemic is also caused by us people, no? That's why we also need to be very careful of self-quarantine ourselves, okay, be protective to ourselves. Kasi I think that the chart is only saying the problem, but still, yung pagkalat niya, that's the problem, eh. Yeah. Sobrang bilis ng pagkalat, that's a problem.
All right, so Johnson, what I wanted to, I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask you, I mean, as a tarot reader, people ask me, but I want to ask you, does the predictive side of the year show any lowering of this? Is it going to get better or is it going to get worse based upon what the signs show? Or is this going to be something that's going to happen very strongly now and die down? Or are we going to need to live with this for the next few years? Based on what all the experts are saying for the year of the metal rat, what's the overall consensus about this? Because I'm sure that you guys from the feng shui field have been discussing this, the implications of it. So what's the overall consensus?
So far when we're trying to check about this chart, no, we're checking like this. Okay, that's why we have what we call the charting. These are the complicated charts.
Wow.
Yeah. So
looks like accounting to me, but fine. That's what you're there for.
Yes. So by the way, based on the chart, no, we're trying to check about the balance of the yin and yang and also balance of the elements. Originally on the first pa lang, meron na tayong binanggit na the first half of the year, it will be a little bit challenging. There's a lot of opportunity, but there are a lot of challenging. Second half will be much more better. And the problem, as we are also trying to go back to history, okay, kasi as we say, parang history repeat itself. Every time na lang pag year of the rat, something also like parang worldwide changing. Like 2008, we also suffer from what we call global crisis.
Yeah, but that was
yung time na medyo bumagsak yung economy.
Yeah, that's when the economy tanked.
Yes. Then another thing is from 1996, which is also another year of the rat. So that's why ang isa sa nakita naming trend is every time pag year of the rat, may big changes that can happen. But still, I don't want to use the word bad luck. Okay, although these big changes, a lot of people suffers because people doesn't want or Saint zone. But this kind of rat is something that is changing because in all animal signs of 12 zodiac sign, only rat can handle two elements, two power, which is yin and yang. Really? That's why magulo yung energy ni rat. Siya. So, and if you're trying to see ngayon sa chart, if kung possible diba na sana bumaba yung negativity niya, that is the time na pag meron clash happens to the rat, which is around June pa. Because June is the horse month. June,
Okay.
on when the horse meets the rat, the changes, the clashing moment, it will die down the problem. Ganun siya.
Mhm.
So, ibig sabihin, second half of the year talaga yung changes, chances is around June. And June is
So
a
June.
fire element, which is, we need fire to kill the negative virus para at least it will die down. Then going towards to the autumn, the metal energy will comes up. So that's more about for boosting immune. That's why metal energy is very important, which
So
is
that's
our
most likely
lungs.
around the
Yan,
time we
ganun
might
siya.
have news on a vaccine, right?
What? Sorry? Mhm.
Yeah, that's around the time we might be having news on a vaccine already because it's autumn metal element, right? The boosting of immunities, right?
Yes, so
Okay, I have a
yes,
question.
so
Some
that's why they
people,
think it's me, right?
some signs
Yeah.
have said that this time that's happening for them is really malas, really bad for them. Okay, it's like they hate it.
Yeah.
Other people are saying that this is the best thing that ever happened to them. Is this something in
Yes.
alignment with the science? Because like ako personally, I'm a water dog, but the quarantine hasn't really hit me too badly. As in, I've been very productive. I've been growing more, been doing more. You know, it's been helpful to me, for lack of a better word. Actually, although I'm not thankful for what the bad things are happening to people, I am thankful for the time to catch my breath. Is this something that's happening based upon a person's sign or based upon just sino-sino lang?
So far kasi as we say, no, feng shui is a form of energy. Okay,
Mhm.
it's not what we call the na parang it will happen to everyone. As
Mm.
pagka hindi masyado reliable pag sinabi lang na swerte this year or bad luck this year, no.
Mhm.
Every each of our sign and our chart also has a different kinds of effect. Like example, as for you, year of the dog, and I think there are also some people who are watching here. If you're born in the year of the rooster, the dog, or the dragon or the
Mhm.
ox. Okay, these are kasama ito sa mga lucky signs of the year. So that
Really?
means even though there are negative coming to you, this is a form just as obstacles or hindrances. But because your energy is strong, you can parang easily sway or try to check pa rin the opportunity. Maybe binago lang natin. Kung dati lumalabas tayo para maghanap, ngayon hinahanap natin siya through the website, online, internets, di ba?
True, very true, very true. I
So
wanted to ask you,
yeah.
are there certain signs that are more susceptible to getting the virus than others because of like the year and
Sorry.
etc.? Are there certain signs that are more susceptible to getting sick and getting the virus than others based upon it being the metal rat year? It's like example, would you say that those born year of the pig have less fire, hence more likely to catch the virus? Or is this something that again is person to person basis?
Yeah. But still, we don't want to be very specific kasi it still depends on the chart of the person,
Yeah, the
on the
individual chart.
specific birthday. But generally, okay, if generally we will double check, people who are born in the year of the horse, number one,
Mhm.
because syempre horse is the negative energy of the rat, okay, or the clashing energy of the rat. So chances the immune system, and especially they have the sickly energy this year, so they need to be more focused with their health, okay. And most of the horse people, if I may not be wrong, okay, this is a general aspect, because their fire energy is very strong, their metal energy is weak, which is metal is something to do with lungs, and
Yes.
another metal is the large intestine. That's why most of the horse people are easily get constipated or dehydrated. So that's the one case that you need to double check. And then people who are born year of the rabbit, also you need to
Mhm.
double check, okay? Because rabbit, our immune system is partly a little weak, especially
Mhm.
they are easily get tension, okay? Mabilis sila tamaan ng mga hypertension, high blood, like that, okay? Because they're warrior. Generally,
Really? So
they're
rabbits are
warrior, okay?
naturally
And
warriors. Okay.
syempre, pag warrior, and generally, if you're a warrior, syempre, it can cause negativity with your mental energy and emotion energy. And then year of the pig also, because pig also emotion this year is not so strong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like
Basically,
aside,
these trees dapat medyo mas proactive. Yeah.
okay, one of our viewers, Gina Santos. Hi, I'm Year of the Rat, October 25, 1972. So I'm assuming that she's asking what does that mean for her?
Okay. Yeah. Para for the health, no, especially,
Yeah, especially for that.
because
Let's focus on the health muna.
1972 is year of the water. Yeah, so because 1972 is year of the water rat. Okay, so need to be more careful din in terms of sa health. Kasi tayo mismo mga year of the rat, ang problem natin is the water intake problem, okay? So basically kapag mabilis tayo maging weak in terms of the water element, okay, water is also immune system like your kidney and blood circulation. Mas lalo na kung nasa bahay na tayo, sometimes we forget to drink kasi alam natin parang we don't need to sweat a lot diba?
Yeah.
So ang problema is still kahit sa bahay tayo, we need to drink more water, especially in October, because ang October people, even they're just sitting, their mind is running.
Exactly. Okay. Aside from that, let's say let's get the pandemic out of the way. What are some of the positive things we can look forward to in this year of the metal rat? I mean, let's say the pandemic's already been dealt with, because that's something everybody's being dealt with. What are some of the things we can look forward to generally? The good things, not the bad things.
Okay. Yeah, so far kasi as we're checking on the chart no, I'm still gonna base on this first prediction ko for the year. I can also consider that this year should be a good year in terms of opportunity. Although, yeah, alam natin na it becomes bad. Okay, it maybe becomes the opposite. Okay, pero the opposite was in the outside, which is the pandemic problem. Pero still, there are three lucky elements, which is fire, earth, and water, na kailangan natin pag-aralan, okay, even though we are in the house. Which is, alam niyo po, nung binanggit ko yung fire, earth, and water, na nakakatawa lang, no, it is still, sila rin yung tatlong klase ng business which surviving in this kind of pandemic effect. Fire
For
is
those
something
who don't know,
related to food
fire.
industry.
Food. So food. What else? Earth and water
Fire
industries.
is food industry. Fire is also something to do with like electronics, which is now what we're using now, the online, okay, the internet. Yeah, so that's also with the fire. Earth is something to do with services. That's why kung napansin mo, mas more, ito yung panahon na mas more naglabasan yung mga self-help guru, okay, the coaches, the teachers, the educator, para to teach more people to uplift them. Kasi alam natin na sa depression side tayong lahat ngayon So we need to be uplifted, di ba? Na parang dapat mas more maging positive tayo because the more we are negative, the more we get health problem like that. And water is something to do with being flexibility, okay? In terms of business, water is also something to do with logistic. Now, which is Grab and Lalamove is now doing well.
They're doing pretty good. Okay, wait. Pause muna. I wanted to ask you, okay? Kasi I'm a semi-trader. I'm not saying I'm a professional trader, but I do stocks every now and then. Is it a lucky year for stocks? Or is it one of those years para ingat ka? I mean, what would you say based upon the year?
Okay. Originally, dun sa part ng charting kasi, okay, the fire is sitting in its position. So, ibig sabihin, originally dapat the stocks can do well. But yun nga lang, because of the pandemic, bumagsak totally si stocks, diba? Pero if you're trying to check on the second half of the year, okay, kung second half of the year at talagang bumaliktad ang lahat ng pangyayari, then ibig sabihin, lahat na nag-invest ngayon, they will become a millionaires, diba? Or they will earn a lot on that. Like if you will go back to 2008, okay, 2008, the global crisis, everyone complained, but originally not everyone is in sorrow stage. Because if I'm not wrong, 2008, yan din yung time na medyo kumita sila Jack Ma, sila Facebook. It's because of that is sa time ng low, sila yung pumasok. Diba? Bigla na lang sila nakita at lumakas. So for me, I think we need to see the positive side of it pa rin. Na maybe the lower side, then we need to know how to invest on that. Ganun siya. Pero yung nga lang, one thing is for the trader, kasi there are two kinds of investors in terms of stocks. One is a trader and one is an investor. Maybe sa mga trader, we need to be more maging maingat because of the volatility. Hindi natin ma-sure kung talaga bang it's going up or going down. Maybe we need to think more long term. Ganun siya. Maybe we need to expand or stretch yung yung investment natin. Like that.
So you mentioned two kinds of industries. You mentioned the industry of fire and water. What is the earth industry?
Yeah, earth industry is something to do with services. Yeah, anything to do with services. So example is if you need something, then either I look it for you. So maybe service yun. Form of merchandising, minsan ganun, di ba? Kunyari, nangangailangan ng mga medical supply, may hinahanap akong resources, then I can supply. And then on that part is a very service type, okay? Or maybe service type like now sa digital marketing, marami pong nag-o-offer ng services, okay? There are also services like maybe you're thinking of any business now related to services because selling is as long that the people cannot see it, wala nang bentahan yun eh. So they need
Yeah.
to parang kumbaga ba, they need to feel your sincerity, di ba? It's about service. Kaya kung titignan natin, Earth is about the Mother Earth, the services. Kaya tuloy na rin, marami nag-offer ng mga like self-coaching, online coaching, online services, ganun.
Online training. Yeah.
Uh,
Seems to be a high demand for that one.
training,
Okay,
yes.
here's the thing I wanted to ask you. Of all the signs that are available, all the animals of the Chinese zodiac, which ones are the ones with the most compromised health this year of the metal rat?
Compromise health,
So health, that like
like
of all the signs,
the,
yeah, of let's say the top three who have the lowest in the health energy for the year of the metal rat.
for the top three is year of the horse, yeah, then
Horse.
year of the pig, and the year of the rabbit.
So rabbit, pig, if you're a rabbit, pig, or horse, those are the ones with the lowest health
Yes.
energy. What about the highest? Who have the highest in health protection and well-being?
The highest, I think, for those people who are on, binanggit natin na swerte, like sila rooster, dog, and tsaka si rooster, dog, and the rooster, dog, and si ox, yeah, partly pwede. But still, it depends, because the month also depends, and the hour, the
Mhm.
hour of birth, no? Kaya minsan depende pa rin. Pero for them three kasi, because this year is supported, they are supported with good energy. Sometimes if negative comes in, they can easily find a way out kasi eh. So, pag na-control nila yon, then yes, they can protect themselves on that.
Okay, so rooster, ox, rooster, and dog. Okay, this is from Merwin. Hi, Rob and Johnson. Merwin here. Aries, 1984. Reading for my
Oh,
career since. Okay, I'm not an astrologer. But sige, I'll draw for Merwin. You need to be very very careful with how you spend your money right now, Merwin, because we don't know where your next paycheck's gonna come from. So a little bit of scrutiny will do you a long good. So be careful with that one. Merwin, you wouldn't happen to know what your Chinese sign is, unless, of course, Johnson figured it out.
yeah. But Merwin, I think it's 1984. So as long that you're not January or February, 1984 is year of the wood rat.
Mm, Year of the
Okay,
rat.
yes, wood rat. No, same with me. Also 84.
Wow.
Yeah, no. So
Okay, another one.
yeah,
Nikki
so
Tan
mga year of the rat
Paredes.
naman so far.
Year of the goat. December 9,
Uh,
1991. So what would we say? What's her overall outlook for the year of the goat for Nikki?
yeah, for the year of the goat, for the year, I can say in terms of luck, in terms of career, or maybe some opportunity, this year is a good year. But you need to enhance more on the networking side. Meaning is you need to outsource, you need to find people, you need to network with them. So now it's a pandemic effect problem. So maybe sabi natin na parang, oh, it's very hard to do network. Then maybe you need to enter for certain organization or group, then be with them. Okay, learn from them. Year is a good year to learn anything, new
Mm-hmm.
thing. Mas lalo na ngayon, pandemic time yun. Increase your skills, increase your talent. Okay, sabi ko nga parati na parang even in times of darkness, okay, you need to be the light. Okay, you need to find the light also, and then be the light.
Straight coming out of Johnson's mouth. Thank you very much for that. All right, we're going to go on our first break right now. So it is 8:25 on the clock. Tech, we're going to go on our first break early if puede. Then we are going to come back. You guys can ask me or Johnson anything you'd like. We're talking about feng shui, the signs here on Mysterium After Dark with my special guest Johnson Chua. So Tech, if you want to do the how do I say the commercial, we
All over the world, health workers are fighting day and night to keep us safe from coronavirus and to provide the essential services we need to keep healthy in other ways. Many of them face extraordinary challenges. All are achieving extraordinary things. And this International Year of the Nurse and the Midwife, I challenge you to tell the world about a nurse or a midwife to whom you're personally grateful. I personally thank all the critical care nurses working on COVID-19 and the midwives who delivered our children. Who will you thank? Please send your short message of support to nurses, midwives, and health workers around the world.
Naghahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kantang tatak Pinoy. Kahit nasan ka man, kami ay mapapakinggan. Streaming worldwide. The future of radio in Manila, California, and Hong Kong. This is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Tiyak ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin, dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino, basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan, kahit nasaan ka man ito'y mapapakinggan. Oh, V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. Dahil mahal namin kayo. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.
Hey, Johnson, welcome back. So we are on a special episode tonight with my dear friend, Johnson Chua, Feng Shui consultant and coach. Welcome back, dear Johnson.
Hi, hello.
Yes, so a lot of my friends are private messaging me. They're asking questions. They're asking, number one, hi, Robin Johnson. This is from Elisa. Can I have a career reading? August 3, 1972, water rat. So what's going to happen for the water rats this year?
Yeah, for the year of the rat, okay, water rat specifically. This year there are also opportunity that we need to double check, but don't let your emotion get into you. Okay, mas lalo na this year, rat people is much more mabilis uminit yung ulo natin, emotions natin. Okay, so we tried, kumbaga ba parang making decisions, set aside first the emotion. Pero career-wise, dapat it should be good. So maybe after this pandemic, maybe you can see the good opportunities about career. Yeah.
Okay. My dear friend, Madam President, Miss Joni, said that she is 1973, year of the ox, for her career and health.
Oh, ox is one of the top 3 na binanggit natin kanina. So
yeah, he said that earlier.
Good for Yeah. Ox is good for this year, especially in terms of career. Okay, and health also. No, kahit paano, it much more better for easy healing. But still, hindi ko binabanggit na ingit na tayo sa lahat ng problem. Okay, we need to take care of our health. But in terms of career, it's just a good year. Okay, especially if you're trying to find some opportunity, try to find the right person. Okay, to connect with that person, then doon mo gawin yung mga projects mo.
So like making connections, making friends is good for you this year, for if you're a year of the ox. Okay, this is from Carol Franze. Hi, Robin Johnson, Aquarius, 1990, luck and career. He's a Chinese astrologer, not a Western astrologer. Okay, you got to give us your sign. Carol. All right. This is from Evo Fair. Evo Fair. Good evening, Sir Rob and Johnson. Thank you for sharing much with us. Bless you both. That's from Dumaguete. He's tuning in from Dumaguete. All right. Gina Santos is a water rat, and we already talking about she's in Kuwait, so be safe out there. Francis Lopez. Hello, Coach Johnson. The power bracelet you made for me is great to help. Okay, so what's this power bracelet? What what is it about?
Yeah, power bracelet originally because I'm also selling like some of the crystals and charms as a form of a product. Okay, kasi di ba as we know that kumbaga ba yung katawan natin, we have energies. Then
Yes,
feng shui also we have an energy on the surrounding. But the problem is sometimes we need to also to amplify or to magnify. So every year I created what I call the power bracelet. So this is what it looked like.
Wow.
Yeah. So power bracelet. Yeah, so these are made of crystals based on their animal sign. So I do it more customized and specific to their birthday. Yeah, so that's why I call it power bracelet. Wala akong specific na, I cannot call it the crab with the red cinnabar, the amethyst.
Yeah.
Masyado mahaba yung name. So I call it the power bracelet like that. Yeah, so it's more about like help a person to enhance their energy. So it based on their general forecast of the year. Like example, if I'm year of the rat, okay, my energy is, I know it's something to do with my emotion. So the crystals that I'm gonna infuse my bracelet is more on focus on about emotion to increase power, authoritative energy, convincing energy. So basically, if I'm on sales or I'm on the convincing job career, so it will be a much more better year for me. Like
Wonderful. So what kind of bracelet would you recommend for our frontliners right now? Because for those of you who want to get bracelets or consultations done with Sir Johnson, you can contact him at Feng Shui Surprise or Sunrise. Or is that in Binondo?
Yeah, Feng Shui Sunrise.
When Feng Shui Sunrise on Facebook, he will personally answer you. So okay. So Almira is saying good evening. All right. So okay, for the frontliners or for the people who are out there putting themselves out there, protecting us, giving us the basic services, what crystals would you recommend to them in order to keep them safe, strong, and healthy?
For me, I'm more of two kind of stones. That's more generally for their specific work. So one is black obsidian, and then also a hematite. Because black obsidian is medyo maganda siya for anti-negativity, okay, and also good for grounding effect. So ibig sabihin, whatever negative energy that we have might absorb, okay, kasi hindi naman natin alam kung na-absorb natin siya or not, no? Pero pag may na-absorb man tayo, we can easily send it to the Mother Earth. Kumbaga ba, parang to cleanse the negative energy of our body. Mas lalo na if the frontliners are like mga sa doctor or nurses, kasi they are facing people with COVID problem. Ito yung mga typical, nakita nila yung frustration and depression of the people. Di ba? Masyadong down. So, mabilis ma-absorb yun eh. That's why we need to shield ourselves and protect ourselves. Now, the hematite has two kind of effect. Okay, one is also for in terms of health, because hematite is good for the lungs. Okay, because it's one of the metal element stone. So it's more about improving blood circulation, improving the lungs. So ibig sabihin kapag medyo maganda yung energy natin doon, immune system, boosting immune. This is like a vitamin C crystal. Okay, so if you have a hematite, that can help. Yeah. And then also hematite can help in the other side, which is we know hematite is what we call the money magnet. And this time around, syempre alam natin, we're trying to find opportunity, but it's very hard. So if you have a money magnet stone, it sometimes kahit paano, it can help you and connect you to this kind of mga resources. Then maybe you can find your opportunity there.
Wow, so hematite talaga is really one of the things that you are suggesting right now for people. So for those interested, please contact Johnson at Feng
Yeah.
Shui Sunrise on Facebook, and I'm sure he can customize and probably you can Lala move a bracelet to them anywhere in Metro Manila, right? If need be.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful,
Yung
wonderful.
alam
All right.
Manila only.
Manila only, wag ka magbagyo. Kawawa si Johnson. Paul Ryanang saying the real feng shui expert. Thank you very much for that, Paul. You're a real friend.
Yes.
We love you, brother. Okay, next.
Okay.
El Rock Ong. Hi, Coach Johnson. This is Charles Ong. Just visited you last month with Angela. Okay, so thank you for visiting Coach Johnson.
Oh,
Johnson's the real deal. He takes good care of his people, and he genuinely cares about the overall welfare of the people around him. Okay, this is the next thing I'm going to ask you. So you said the consensus of most feng shui practitioners is that this is going to start kind of dying down around the midpoint of the year, right? So that's an opportunity for people to jump. You know what I mean? Because the doors are going to open. There's going to be demand. There's going to be opportunity. There's going to be a lot of means for us to moving forward. What do you recommend for people who would want to get that extra, head start after things with the virus start dying down?
yeah. For me, I think the best dapat starting now already.
Mhm. Yeah.
Even the opportunity outside's not open, we need to start now in finding ourselves. Kasi for me, if we will, syempre alam natin lahat that this virus pandemic talaga is bad. Bad talaga siya, okay? But
Yes,
if we
horrible.
will see on the good side of it, okay, maybe this is the time that we have a lot of time. Okay, no more excuses na wala akong oras, busy
Yeah.
ako, I don't have time to study, I don't have time to research or train myself. Okay, maybe this is a parang it's a total reset also in ourselves. Okay, then program again ourselves na para pag nag-open na yung opportunity on the outside, when we go out, we still like a new level. Okay, added skills.
Yes.
Hindi yung parang umatras ka. Okay, so mabante. So for me, I think dapat ngayon pa lang hinahanap na natin. So that's why in my Feng Shui Sunrise lately, I'm offering some of online services also, like parang giving them also light or guidance. Kasi for me, parang ayoko po na parang like I think sa atin, di ba, Rob, na parang this is also a form of opportunity for us na parang we're trying to find ourselves on how
Yes.
can we become more effective and productive even though nasa house lang din tayo.
Exactly.
So maybe sana sa lahat ng viewers, you can also find yourself on that side. Ganun.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Coach Johnson on this because the easiest thing to do for people right now would be nothing, diba? That's the easiest thing to do because you have all the reason to. But dati, 2-3 months ago, what was our excuse always? Even just for a cup of coffee, we don't have time, right? Don't have time. Now we have a lot of time. So I wanted to ask you this. It's so much time to do it. It's like, well, what now, diba? And if it shows the real industrious people versus those who are just victim to the scenario. Because this is the thing I've noticed. Some people I've worked with the tarot, they complain. They have all this time, but they can't get started. Diba? They're just nasa bahay, but they can't get started. They can't write the book. They can't read. They can't exercise. They just wala. Tamad lang sila. They don't want to move. So what kind of things do you recommend for them, be it through crystal, product, or anything of the sorts, to get these people who are like, like how oil, if you leave oil around alone for too long, it goes to sleep and it solidifies. What do you recommend to these people to remove the solid state and get them liquid and moving again?
Yeah, for me originally, there are what we call the self-help style, okay, self-help style, and then also the other thing is Feng Shui style. Okay, in the self-help style, number one is we need to ask ourselves, okay, maybe kung nahihirapan ka mag-ask sa sarili mo, you can look at the mirror and talk to yourself na parang, what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses? Okay, so on that part, at least medyo kilala mo muna yung self mo. Like example, ano ba yung madalas sa mga excuses that I do? Like for me, I'm not a techie master. Okay, I mahina ako sa technology. That's why even some of my followers minsan nararamdaman nila parang bagal nito sumagot, okay, or medyo kulang ito sa mga advertisement or something kasi talagang hindi ako techie. That's one of my problem. But now is maybe I need to learn about it. I need to maybe may mga nag-offer ng mga online courses, so maybe I need to enter and learn from them. Okay, so these are more on about skills. Okay, what we talk about self-help skills. Okay, then on the Feng Shui side also, kasi Feng Shui naman start on the house always.
Yes.
Okay, it's always on the house. Maraming nagkakamali lang lately sa they want to feng shui their office, they want to feng shui their business, they want to feng shui their like yung mga stores or shops. That nakafocus kasi sila in terms of money earning. But in the real practice of feng shui talaga, always start with your house. Because if your house with a bad feng shui, even whatever good feng shui office or shop ka, babagsak pa rin sila kasi yung house mo yung power. In short, the office is your palm, but the house is your bulsa.
Okay, wow.
The house
Okay,
is your pocket.
so
like
really
that.
talaga you officially recommend that house before office. That's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
House always. House always.
I guess happy
I have
happy
one
office.
case. I have one case.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have one case with my client. Meron siyang house, and then nagkaroon siya ng business opportunity sa ibang medyo malayo na lugar. So, medyo kumikita naman, umaayos naman. Then, ang ginawa niya, para hindi siya uwi-uwi, then he created a small room on that office, on that warehouse. Okay, after niya kinrate yun, at after niya tumira doon nagkaletse-letse yung buhay niya. Then, nung time na pagbalik niya sa akin, nagulat siya kasi my suggestion is go back to your house.
Your old house. Wait, what's the definition of the house? Is it where you sleep regularly or is it ang home mo?
When you talk about like house or home, siguro I can say where you spend most of your time. Like example, if you have a big dream house, okay, if you have a big dream house, pero you sleep there for like Saturday and Sunday only, then from Monday to Friday, because you're working or you have a business, you're sleeping in like a studio type, okay? Then the studio type becomes your house, then the big house or dream house just become a hotel, okay? Where you most of the time.
Okay, so that's something I learned. So like you really like where you spend most of your time outside of work, diba? So like if I spend more time in a hotel and not enough time in my big house, then my home is the hotel, diba?
Yes.
Okay. So like it's
Like
same
that.
thing with like the students who are dorming, right? All right. We have a lot of questions coming up, and we're going to answer this after our last break. But I am honored with the presence of my dear friend, Coach Johnson Chua of Feng Shui Sunrise. If you guys are interested and you want to purchase any of his products or have consultations with him, please talk to this guy. Message him on Facebook, Feng Shui Sunrise. He will answer all of your questions. But stay tuned because he's going to be answering more about the DIY Feng Shui techniques and some things to get your life in order right here on Mysterium After Dark. So, Techie, take it away.
Save humanity by really, really not getting anywhere near it.
Kabayan, nahuhomesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever.
Hi, this is Simon of Jeremiah. Pinoy music ba ang hanap mo? Download the V81 Radio mobile app. Download now at the App Store and the Google Play Store. Free now, free forever, at siguradong hindi ka manghihinayang.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Ito ang radio mo. Ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio. V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio. V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito. V81 Radio.
And we're back to the last segment of Mysterium After Dark with my dear friend Johnson Chua Fung Soy Extraordinaire. Johnson, welcome back, brother.
Hi, hello.
All right, so some people are asking questions on the
Welcome
group
po
chat. First and foremost, I don't know who this is. They have a very Chinese-looking name, but said, "Wow, both Master Sir Rob and Coach Johnson, what would be my business luck after lockdown?" Angela, we don't know your sign. We don't know your date of birth. We can't answer. Sige, pahulaan ko one card. Okay, you will be giving back to people. Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles, so you'll be spending time giving back to people. All right, next. Okay, Angela Jean. Hello and good evening to you both. I'm Year of the Sheep. I just want to ask if there's a possibility of getting married, and what year for having another baby. Is it okay? Who will answer? Thank you. Keep safe and God bless. Okay, so I guess, well, the possibility, Angela, is always there. But what would you say for her? Is it a good year for her to get married or not this year talaga?
For the year of the sheep kasi, in terms of love and romance energy, they're strong for this year.
Mhm.
So yes, kung as long that we are prepared, everything is set, okay, then yes, you can do so naman. Pero if you're talking about like a baby, if you're checking about kasi maybe this next year na po yun, no? Next year kasi is an ox year, and ox doesn't go along with the sheep. So maybe the next year, like tiger, is much more better para for a baby like that.
So not the next year, but the year after next would be better for babies around the tiger year. Okay, I know you just said this on the chat, medyo mahina ka, pero we all know that there's an upcoming election in America this November. Okay? Since it's a year of the metal rat, how do you think this is going to affect the upcoming US presidential elections? Because we are not going to make any statement as to who's right or who's wrong. We're not partisan here, but we do know that there is an election, and the right leader can cause a lot of good things to happen, and the wrong leader can cause a lot of chaos, especially right now. So, based on the sign right now in the year of the metal rat, what would you say? How would you say it's going to affect the political scene?
Actually, if medyo mahina kasi ako sa politics, pero if I double check lang on the chart lang, and if we're talking about the first half, is there's a lot of changes, clashing moment, this with pandemic pa or what, ganun. So maybe this is also an eye opener for all. Okay, syempre hindi naman natin maiwasan yung the promises dati or what, mga ganun, but maybe in the second half, people much more of open na yung mata nila. Okay, they will have an idea. I cannot say who will win or who will lose, pero
Please don't.
one good thing lang is this election, baka kahit paano we can say much more improvement na si America itself.
So there will be
kasi
improvements
si America,
after this.
if we're talking about, yes, because the West sector this year is medyo positive naman. So if the West sector positive, ibig sabihin there's a nobleman. Okay, there's a nobleman that coming out. Okay, so whoever this nobleman, okay, nobleman is a parang ano yan, helpful people or a helpful person or a guardian. So there's a spirit guardian, maybe makakatulong sa kanila para to eye-open the people, para to choose who is the right leader.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, one of our frontliners is asking, her name is Dolores, nurse, frontliner. Good evening, Sir Rob and Coach Johnson. What's in store for me this year, and what can you advise me, please? I'm Year of the Pig.
Yeah, as a Year of the Pig, as one of the frontliners, so binanggit natin kanina, the emotions, we need to be more careful, okay, especially because the health of the pig is not that strong, no? So we need to be more careful with your immune system, okay? So prayer for you, prayer for you. Kayo po yung mga hero ngayon, mga frontliners, kayo po yung mga hero talaga sa panahon ngayon, pero you need to take care of your health properly, okay? But maybe kapag after lang this type of problem with pandemic, okay, focus on the cash flow energy, because the Year of the Pig, okay, people who are viewing this, okay, Year of the Pig people, okay, this year there's a lot of opportunity to money in, cash flow in, okay, pero yun nga lang, you need to control because also malakas din yung cash flow out.
Wow. Okay, I wanted to ask, somebody says, Asami, Sir, when is Corona gonna end? Sabi nila May daw, true. Okay, Asami, if we're going to back up what Johnson said, the prediction seems that there will be changes around June, but I'm 1,000,000% sure, and I'm sure Johnson agrees with me, this is not gonna be done in June, okay? I think that it's going to start dying down. We're going to have better treatments. Things are going to get better. Lockdowns are going to slow down. But to say it's going to be gone, nah, it's going to be around for maybe at least a year or two more. What do you say about that, Johnson?
There's a yes, originally I agree with that because syempre, if we're trying to check on the chart is we want to see lang on how the energy goes.
Mhm.
Syempre, we talk about like how it like example pag-uusapan mo natin how it becomes viral, how it becomes epidemic, and how it becomes pandemic. It's a step by step. Hindi naman siya naging pandemic on the start with eh. So that's why in terms of dying down, it will also just starting slowing down.
Mhm.
Pero yung sabihin mo totally mawawala, I think that's not the case talaga
Yeah, I
ngayon.
agree too.
Kasi like problem natin yun is as long that there's one person doesn't follow the rule, okay, there is an opportunity of spreading it again.
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
problem eh. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, and you
And
know,
it's very hard to confuse rules.
yeah, it seems to be, it's a pain in the ass for everyone right now. I mean, like originally, Johnson was supposed to be with me again on in the station doing this show for 2 hours. But then look, just because of some carelessness of people, look now like a teleconference na to. So at least Johnson's an amazing guy to talk to. And once again, I'm plugging him. If you guys want to have consultations done or get the power bracelets from his shop, Feng Shui Sunrise, please look for him on Facebook and he will take good care of you. Okay, so all right, this is the next thing I'm going to ask you. What's the best thing we can look forward to this year of the Metal Rat? The best, as in, this is the best it gets.
The best for the year.
The
Okay.
best.
If we're trying to check on the chart now, we're saying about this opportunity. Okay. As long as there is an opportunity, and you know, one power or characteristic of the rat. Okay. Sana mahawa rin tayo on that side. Okay. Not the real rat. Not the real rat. Okay. We're talking about the energy of the rat. Okay. One of the character and personality of the rat is a problem-solving energy. Okay. So as long that we can keep a positive mind, we can solve any problem. That's one good thing about it. So this year, opportunities, there will be a lot of opportunities. Maybe there are a lot of changes in our body, but and also in our system. Pero for me, I think we need to learn, be flexible, just like the rat. Okay, they're very flexible. Seeing on the year. Tapos kung kumbaga ba lahat nagdidilim, paano ka maghahanap ng liwanag? That's the most important. And one good thing, because this year is still the money energy. If I will not be wrong, because yeah, the metal energy is not there. Okay, medyo weak siya. That's why it can cause health problem. Pero on the second half of the year, okay, the metal will comes out. Okay, so ibig sabihin there will be money. Okay, so ibig sabihin money can be in form of opportunity, or it can be in the form of achievements or success. Okay, so importante lang to stay the positive mind. Stay positive mind. And for me, hindi lang thinking positive, no? Thinking positive for me is not enough. One of my teaching is I'm teaching people to become DHV, define your higher value by thinking positive, feeling positive, and act positive. Okay? We need to act positive. Ito yung I think maraming kulang. Maraming nag-iisip that they're good, but they're doing nothing.
Exactly. Actually, I want to ask you one last question. We have like 2 minutes left on the show, or 6 minutes. Okay. As a pseudo trader, I tend to trade in oil. Okay, and there was a lot of talk around the oil war going on between two nations, Saudi and Russia. And the funny thing about it is this: terms were met and a deal was struck. So you'd think that oil would be better, but what happened was oil's prices started going down. Now, on a feng shui perspective, why is this? What element does oil correspond to, and how would it be in play with the theme of the year?
Oil is under fire element. Okay.
Fire.
So oil is under fire element. For me, maybe if we're looking on the big picture, it should be one of the good investment side. Okay. But lower down of the energy because of this case of pandemic, okay, na hindi lahat ng tao nakalabas. Okay, so mas more lumiliit yung demand, chances. Pero yun nga lang, if we're seeing on the long term, I think hindi mamamatay si oil. Hindi dapat siya mamamatay.
Definitely. All right. What my number one fan, Evo Fair, is asking a question. Sir Johnson, my sign is Rooster. Kindly confirm about my project in Africa for this year. Inside, I feel super excited about it. Thank you.
Rooster. Okay, and Rooster is the in my reading for the year 2020. My number one animal sign is year of the rooster.
All right.
Okay, so it should be good. It should be good. The project should be good. Okay, mas lalo na you hold the when we talk about energy, okay, you have the most strongest energy. When we talk about good luck, maybe you have all the good energy also that may support you. So ibig sabihin, ikayo po yung may hawak in your hand, okay, in your hand, in your control on how can you make this project work talaga. So in short, you're the convincing energy. Ikaw yun.
Damn. So Evo, you got to get out there. You got to convince people to make this a reality. So anyhow, it is 8:56 on the clock. We have 4 minutes left. So if you want to ask questions of Johnson, we end at exactly 9 o'clock. So you can ask things now. Now, the next thing I'm going to ask you is Year of the Monkey. How is that for this year? Is it a bad one, a good one for Year of the Monkey?
For the year of the monkey is a little bit mixed energy. Okay. In terms of good luck, or good energy, they have the network and connections. Okay. Mas lalo na monkey is a friend of the rat. So even though there is a negativity that happening now, okay, monkey people, they can easily find resources. They can easily outsource. One of my testimony on that is some of my friends, which is Year of the Monkey. They're selling big sales in terms of kahit sa online ngayon, okay? Even though hindi sila lumalabas, even my sister-in-law is also, okay, she's also good in terms of selling, okay, because of these mga network and resources. So for the Year of the Monkey, as long that you get your network and resources, you can expand, okay? Now, the negative side of the monkey is partly the need to be more focused, okay? You cannot do everything at the same time. That's one problem lang for the Year of the Monkey. They want everything sabay-sabay, but they cannot do it because the monkey people are very professional and detail-oriented. So one at a time.
Okay, and I'm just going to be selfish about this. Year of the Dog. What's good for the Year of the Dog this year? I'm a water dog.
Yeah, for the water dog, this year is a good year. Okay, good year in terms of opportunity and money earning. Okay, and also the number 8 star also represent for something like an achievement. So yeah, I think more project to you, bro.
Also, brother.
More project to you.
It's funny. My number 2 fan is tuning in right now. She's tuning in from Missouri. Her name's Megan O'Donnell. She's also a rooster, and she's asking about her finances for this year. What year were you born, Megan? I think we might need to know that, but she's a rooster. How are finances for the rooster again overall?
Yeah, finances for the rooster should be good. Okay, should be good because this year is a good year for the rooster. There will be a good opportunity, and your power is also strong. So if you're doing something like a project or a certain, there are some opportunity or dealing with transactions. Okay, your power. When you talk about power, your convincing power is very strong. Okay, you can make people say yes to you.
Use that
so
voice.
As long as they say yes.
Use that gift of gab, Megan. So anyhow, that concludes the show. Thank you so much, Johnson. Once again, if you guys want to get in touch with him, please visit his Facebook page, Feng Shui Sunrise. I don't think his physical shop is open, but he will gladly move you some objects, especially that power bracelet. So look up this guy, especially if you want to have a high quality, authentic, and reliable Feng Shui reading. But that being said and done, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next week. Johnson, you're the best, my friend.
Thank you, bro.
See you. Safe, everyone. Stay safe. All right, Tech, you can shut us down now. I think the technician is gone. 9 o'clock on our end. All right, there you go.
Naghahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kantang tatak Pinoy. Kahit nasan ka man, kami ay mapapakinggan. Streaming worldwide, the future of radio in Manila, California, and Hong Kong. This is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Tiyak ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Oh, ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. Dahil mahal namin kayo. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. Dahil mahal namin kayo. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.